Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft in 2025. So, for this episode, I'm going to be showing off some things that I decided to make. So, initially, I started with the netherite seeds, and I upgraded it to, of course, the creative hopper botany pots, which are the highest tier botany pots, and I put dragon egg stuff in here, and those are turning into nether star block 2x's. That wasn't as efficient as the rubies were. The only issue was getting the actual ruby seeds themselves, and the only way that I really found to get ruby seeds was by getting the thermal series rubies, which are only gotten from the thermal series ruby ore, which doesn't generate very often. So what I ended up having to do is Boon of the Earth 3 on a Paxel, when you mine, just gives you random ores from the entire ore pool. So I ended up getting a good amount, and I turned them into seeds, and now this is auto-crafting rubies and turning into nether star block 2x's, which now we have 41 of in here, which is the same amount of time that one's been going, which is kind of crazy. Actually, I think it's been going for a lot less time than that one, because that one I set and kind of forgot while I was working on that one. Anyway, we're going to be making a draconic fusion apparatus. So what we need to do is, I kind of want to make this midair. So let's just grab some dirt, why don't we, and we can just build out a little bit, and we can build it right here. Is leave like a 3-block gap, I think, and then we go dopa-dopa-dopa-dopa-dopa-do, and we put in 4 of you. Of course, usually to maximize efficiency, you can put a 5th in. I'm not going to be doing that 5th one quite yet, namely just because, well, I mean, I need the other ones in order to upgrade them, because I need to upgrade all of these guys to the next tier, which is the Wyvern. And for that, we're gonna have to do a bunch of other stuff, but I'm gonna remove the dirt real quick, and wrong thing, and now we go dopa-dopa-do, and you guys are all connected now, and then we plop the solar panels on. Of course, we gotta make sure that the solar panels are being extracted from, so we just gotta lick all of you guys and take care of that just like that. Of course, I also am going to need the pipe upgrades, because we got to make sure that the pipes are transferring enough energy, but we're going to do that on both sides. And then I think that looks a little off kilter. Yeah, there's a 3-block gap in this one, and then there's a different gap for the other one, so I think this works better. Shoot. Why'd I do that? Let's just, we'll just forget about it. So 2-block gap, so we go 3 and then 2, and then this one should be roughly the same distance, right? Yeah, that looks even. It might have been in the right place. I might just actually be going crazy. Yeah, you never know. But it's all good now, because we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so now we get ourselves our good old-fashioned solar panels set up. I've got to probably sleep to get the energy charging back up and everything, just so that we can properly get everything taken care of. But it shouldn't be too difficult. Let's do that, and just get all those ultimate pipe upgrades in there, and let's get a little bit of a nap at a butterfly. And essentially, we're just gonna kind of be chilling. I don't fully know. We need to chuck in 4 diamonds on one side, and then draconium wyvern cores and the draconic cores on the other. So I gotta separate those guys out. So 8 diamonds, 8 diamonds, 8 diamonds, and 8 diamonds. And then we get 8 draconium cores, 8 draconium cores, 8 draconium blocks, and 8 other cores. I forgot what they're called. And now we chuck this in here, and we start crafting Wyvern Fusion crafting injectors, which shouldn't take a crazy amount of time, thankfully, because they charge really quickly thanks to the solar panels generating so much power, which is nice, because they're generating a casual, 60 FE per tick. But the main reason why we're doing this is because I, in fact, need those for the, or rather, I need Awakened Draconium for the next tier of solar panels, which unfortunately does not actually have any amount of EMC. So we can't EMC the next tiers of solar panels, which is a little unfortunate. Regardless, we got 2 of the fusion injectors, so let's get rid of you guys. And now we can plop you there, and we gotta grab more diamonds. Diamondes! We just grab, I mean, we had 2, so I need 6 in each of them. And, you know, while we're at it, I might as well just grab 24, and then we can just break all these guys. So that we don't have to worry about don't have to worry about crafting. Oh shoot, I can only do 2 at a time. What do these guys cost again? Oh yeah, I can just make more. Let's just do this, you know? And oh, the contents are saved. That's dope. Okay, I'll chuck you in there, and then what we can do is we'll craft up both of these guys, and I'll just make some more real quick, because I think I can do that. I need 4 more. But I actually need 6 more because we gotta craft up all of them. And then we get the Wyvern Fusion crafting injectors, which is dope because it means that I then don't have to worry about most of this again, which is great because, you know, it's dope. I'm also gonna need more Wyvern cores, Draconium, so I need more cores. I'm gonna need, 2 more, 4 more? And then, 2 more, I think? Yes, 6. And then the, Draconium cores are the ones I need double of. There we go. Because then these guys go into that, and then you go there, you go there. So we then get 6 of those guys, so we can turn all the rest of these 6 in. And now we're going to do that real quick. Our last one's crafting, and then we'll be able to actually start making the Awakened Draconium from there. So I'm going to need a little bit of Draconium as well, but overall it's not going to be too much. And the reason for that is it's 4 Draconium cores, 6 Draconium cores to 1 Dragon Heart, which is dope because that means that I can make a quick little 16 things of Draconium at once. So I'll plop you guys in there, and what we can do is we can yoink the diamonds because they don't really do much, and then we'll break the cores, the fusion injectors, and I'll probably upgrade them just so I have extras, so upgrading to the Draconium infused ones is a little quicker, but overall it's not too bad. But I think for certain recipes I will need 5 of each, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but it shouldn't be too bad. Regardless, let's just get our Draconium cores plopped into place here, just so we get them completely taken care of, because there's surprisingly a lot of Draconium core, the dragon core things there. So we get a bunch of dragon hearts from these guys, which are then used for the Awakened Draconium. Yeah, ready to craft. We got the Draconium cores and the dragon hearts. And so, yes, okay, it's good. It's the way it's supposed to be. Perfect. Bajoom, 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 bajoom. Okay, and the reason why we're doing this is just because I need a lot of I need a lot of Awakened Draconium. We're just gonna make all of these, and it's gonna take a bit, but it should be good. I also forgot that it is actually for a full stack, because 16 times 4 is, 64. So I'm a little sped, but it's all good. We're good now. So what we should be able to do as well is just kind of craft up all these guys, and then start working on some other stuff as well. For the chaotic stuff, we need the chaotic core, which means we need the chaos fragments, which is a little bit of a ways out because I want a little bit better armor first, but well, we're gonna look into that in a little bit. Okay, this last one's finishing up, and then we're gonna just go straight into a mining dimension because we need to get some more stuff. I need a little more Allthemodium ore, as well as Vibranium and the other stuff from Allthemodium in order to fully accomplish my goals. So we're gonna go into the mining dimension real quick. Of course, there's a different mining dimension that is a little different, arguably better, but this is a mining dimension. This one I added, you know, it's still cool, you know, it is what it is. It's a mining dimension, and I like it, but I wouldn't recommend adding it since I realized there's the ant dimensions and everything, and I forgot that there's the mining dimension from that, so a little bit sped, but it's all good now because Do we have enough of the ores? I need, what's the damage for the weapon do? 1500? So it's more than anything else, and it's the alloys, which I need a arc furnace, which means I need a dragon for that, which is lame. Alternatively, I could also make the alloys arc furnace. Yeah, I'd need all the different dragon forges, or I could just, oh, the arc furnace is just recycled. Shoot, so I need the different dragon forges for each one of these guys. That's crazy. Kind of obnoxious. You know, it is what it is. It makes sense since it is such a good weapon. Also, all the Modium carrots are kind of crazy. Regardless, we're going to just mine until I get enough, and I'm gonna deem enough as like half a stack of each, because I want to make sure that I'm able to fully utilize and take care of everything that I might need to. So, yeah. Okay, well, that was quick. We can just slash home real quick. I found another trinket, which is nice. And we also got some more stuff. Warped wart blocks. We can get a little sleep in, because it's day 93. We're almost to day 100 already. Which is kind of crazy. I mean, we're on, like, episode 14 or something, so it's not out of the ordinary, but regardless, what else was we gonna do? What else were we gonna do? Oh yeah, there's an ant hill over here that we can use to potentially get to red ant nest. I just gotta wait for an ant to come out of here. Come on, ant. I know you want to come out. Please. Please. Okay, what about if I pick you up and put you down? Please. I want to go to the red ant dimension. I mean, either that or, you know what? Let's just do this. We're gonna think that you can only smelt these guys in a... Nope, you can smelt them in a normal furnace. Never mind, I lied. So we're gonna grab all of half a stack of each of these guys. I just want to leave enough so that we have some, just in case I mine more ores so they don't go into my inventory. But we're just gonna smelt these guys up real nice and quick. You'll love to see it. We got our unobtainium, our vibranium, and now we're gonna get our aldemodium, and then we'll be able to craft all of the aldemodium armor stuff. So let's get ourselves a set of chest plate, helmet booties, and then we get our leggings. And we're gonna chuck the extras in there. And then from here, we can craft up the vibranium versions of each of these guys, which is gonna cost us a little less, I think, in terms of vibranium than it did for the aldemodium stuff, but only by one. Oh, because the boots. Okay. It's the same amount. I'm actually just a little bit crazy. Regardless, we can get ourselves the unobtainium set, which is dope because it means that we don't have to really worry about much. It also means that we don't get the hopology anymore, which is unfortunate. So what I think we're gonna do is I'm gonna take off this set of armor. I'm gonna grab all these different enchants, of course, and we're gonna plop them on to our good old-fashioned helmet. Hopology, we got indestructible, we got air affinity, and we got insights. Pop that helmet on real quick, and then we'll chuck in that guy. For our chest plates, I don't think our leggings have, yeah, just indestructible and hopology for our leggings, and then indestructible, hopology, and speed for our boots, which is perfect because now we've got all that taken care of. I can chuck all the experience stuff back into here so we don't ever have to worry about that. Let's get the boots just so we have the speed increase on. The FOV change is kind of massive. And we'll get the leggings. Of course, they already have a ton of durability, but now they're completely indestructible so we don't have to worry about anything. As well as, I think our total armor is at like 2,000, which is absurd. And now that we've got that, the other thing that we want is the aldemodium alloy blade, which means I need to go get one of each of the swords, which means I should probably sample DNA from those. But I also gotta find an ant. So maybe we just wait until an ant spawns, or are there ant? Do I have ant? I don't think I have any fossilized ants, which is unfortunate. Maybe we have to explore a little bit. Actually, maybe it's because it's in my, like, territory. That's why it's not gonna work, but let's just go out a little bit and see if this works out here. This is kind of cool if it does. Come on. Is this still in my territory? Let's see. Nope, this is out of my territory. Let's wait a little bit and see if an ant spawns, because if it does, it's big. It just so happens that there's a couple more ant hills, like right here as well. Unstable ant nest. We got unstable ants, we got brown ants, and red ants. Okay, well, that's literally all three types of ants. I think there might be one more, I don't know. I don't know fully how to get the ants to spawn, so, wait, never mind, we got a red ant. So now we can go /set warp mining paradise, which is dope because this is the mining dimension from Chaos Awakens. And what actually is in here? I don't remember. Let's check out the quests. So in Chaos Awakens, since we're in here, we've got the new stones, the different kinds of stones. There's aluminum stuff, which we already have. Tin, platinum, copper, tin, which is just the Chaos Awakens ores. There's the Hercules beetle, a Dimetron, and found on the surface. The heck is a Dimetron? There's flowers, all the different bulbs. There's dense wood logs, which I don't think are what these are. That's a cherry wood log. Okay, we got one of the flowers. I think we gotta get everything else as well. Is this a dense wood? Yeah, that's a dense wood log. We got a dense wood sapling as well. You'll love to see it. Okay, what about, do the new flowers drop from those guys? Nope, apparently they do not. Okay, let's see. Can we find ourselves a Hercules beetle? Maybe we go from normal to hard mode. See if that helps. I don't fully know if it will, but it's worth a shot. What are these trees? Ginkgo. Probably needed to mine a ginkgo. I was right. We did actually, which is nice because now we have it. And then we get ourselves a swamp milkweed. Those guys, don't worry about it. Okay, this looks like a normal structure that would spawn in the overworld, which is fine, I guess. It's just not what we're looking for exactly. Gotta grab all the different flowers that I see. If I find anything interesting, grab it because it might be useful. Who knows? Gotta grab all the bulbs and everything. Oh my gosh, lag. That's the issue with this mod pack, is it's a little bit laggy sometimes, no matter what you do. But it is what it is. Is there any way we could find a Hercules beetle a little faster? Am I gonna have to wait for nighttime? Probably gonna have to wait for nighttime. Don't fully know what else there is, but it's all good. We're just chilling. That doesn't look like a new... Oh, it is a new flower. I haven't grabbed the purple bulb yet, but I haven't seen anything. There's something on the ground. That's some more bees. The bees are like the only entity I've really seen here. Hercules beetles just do not seem to want to spawn, so I think we wait for nighttime. While I'm waiting for nighttime, I'm trying to find a specific log because there's a tree in the quests called the Mesozoic log, which I gotta try and find because I don't know fully if it's a different biome thing or if it's something else. But whatever it is, I gotta find it. I also need to be looking for if there's ents. We need to get a ginkgo ent to find that we can slay as well. Wait, this is this just like normal, or is this just different kind of thing for Chaos Awakens? Nope, it's just genuinely the same exact thing. Okay, that's kind of pointless, I guess. I mean, at least it's there, in case you need to do that, I guess. More dense wood stuff. Where is anything cool? I mean, I guess we could go just down, that's worth a shot, I guess. The cool ores and stuff down here, it's just like, I don't fully know, like, these, okay, those are technically, okay, rhinestone is not one that we can, that makes too much sense. But it is nighttime, so we could go and hopefully find ourselves a beetle. Wait, is this the Mesozoic? I think this is yeah, it is. Heck yeah, this looks dope actually. I love it. Get the Mesozoic logs. Wait, there's mobs spawning. Are they normal vanilla mobs or are they special mobs? Oh, it's normal mobs. Okay. What about up here? Will there be something special? So Mesozoic jungle, and then this one is dense mountains. Where do Hercules beetles spawn? The real question that we're all asking. Maybe I do this. Maybe we go and we grab our explorer's compass and we do ent. What's it called? Ginkgo ent tree. Let's go find one. Let's go. Oh, okay, one's 1,600 blocks away. Maybe we find a Hercules beetle along the way. Who knows? Okay, I don't know what is this? Is this something special that's in this biome? Tar from Chaos Awakens? Is that something special? Look, tar. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, Terra Preta is just something that's in the Mesozoic jungle, and then this is also in the Mesozoic jungle. Okay, I mean, that's cool, I guess. It's just like, I don't fully know what's special about it. Fair enough. Guess we just go down until we find, what was the range for the Terra Preta and other things. So 79 to 106. Okay, for Ladazol, and then the Terra Preta is that one only spawns in the Mesozoic jungle. Okay, what about you? Mesozoic jungle at 79 to 106. Okay, so I need to go up until I get 79. There we go. We got some of it, and then this is the Terra Preta, which means that now we can just chuck everything that we can into there, and then grab everything else and chuck it in there. And I still have not found a Hercules beetle because for some reason they don't want to spawn, which is great. I don't know if it's a biome dependent thing, but it says they spawn in the open. But I mean, I'm not finding them. I don't know. If you guys see one, let me know in the comments because I've not seen one. I could be blind. You never. I don't. You know, I'm not claiming that I'm not. I just don't know. So this biome looks dope. What? Just exposed pillars of ore? That's cool. Anyway, let's just go all the way over until we get ourselves to our little ginkgo and tree. And let's see. Perfect. That's definitely what this guy is. And now let's take this guy out and let's see. 2 hit, dead, drops nothing. Oh, okay, it dropped some stuff. Just plants, but the main issue here, really, I'm gonna be completely honest. The main issue is not that it dropped nothing really good. The main issue is that it did not give me the achievement, which is a little bit obnoxious, to be perfectly honest. I was expecting a little more. Regardless, what kind of structures are even in this dimension? Shoot. Okay. Overworld. Name, source, dimension. Okay, so now I gotta find the right dimension. Okay, wait, we're mining paradise. That's the only one. Okay, so there's nothing else structure-wise in this dimension. Cool. Then where am I gonna find the Hercules beetle? Because it found on surface. I've been trying. I've not found it on the surface. I do not know what found on Why am I vibrating? Okay, I got one. Wait, I got the big hammer quest. I didn't get the, what? Kill 1 Hercules beetle. Why is it not counting? I mean, I guess we found the Hercules beetles. I just don't know fully why it's not counting. Okay. Very interesting, honestly. Very confusing, to be perfectly honest. Completely honest. The beetles... Okay, well, there's nothing really for us here then, I guess. If the kill quests don't count and we can't find the stones from here, so we just gotta go to the crystal dimension and the village mania dimension, I guess? I don't know, I gotta fix the quests. And then I gotta get the Triffid goo, which is from the Triffids, from the Naga, from Mowzy's mobs. So I gotta go kill them. Okay, regardless, we're gonna get home. Nice and simple. Perfect, perfect. And now, wait, what did I just, Y, U, E, no, I, O, what? Oh, it's just, never mind, I fixed it. Perfect, okay. What do we need to do now? Let's see how many we've got. 38. It's getting a bunch of EMC, which is dope. Although, I'm not gonna be EMC farming stuff, so don't even worry about it. Do I have marble? Marble from Chaos Awakens I have Cork Marble. Okay, perfect. So we can get you taken care of. New stones, perfect. Which means that now I have those guys unlocked. The main issue is I need to make all of the ultimate stuff. So I need all the different ultimate stuff. Ultimate. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need to get ourselves a bunch of titanium, uranium, and platinum. Which is perfect because we've got plenty. So then we take that. We need the nuggets, and then I need lumps. Where do we get a lump? Platinum ore. Huh? Bag's name. But this is gonna be interesting. So I need the Chaos Awakened stuff, which is this. So uranium, I need the platinum. Yeah, uranium, titanium, platinum. I need sunstone. Okay, and then I've got sunstone. Sunstone, perfect. So we can chuck the sunstone in there. We can get, if I smelt you, it'll give me lumps. If I smelt you, it'll give me nuggets. If I smelt you, it'll give me nuggets as well. So then I just chuck that in there. make myself some ultimate bolts. Cool. Then we'll make ourselves the ultimate sword, the ultimate shovel, the ultimate pickaxe, the ultimate axe, the ultimate hoe, the ultimate bow. I already have the ultimate crossbow. I need a crossbow for that, which means I need string, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. Okay, we get string, we get ourselves a crossbow, which means then we can make the ultimate crossbow, which is perfect. Then I get the ultimate fishing rod, and then I still need all of the ultimate armors and stuff, right? I think. So we should probably make those. We got the helmet, the chest plates, the leggings, we got the boots. Perfect. We can chuck all that in there just so we know it all, which is perfect. It's gonna be most of that. The Slayer chainsaw, I think we need that for Big Bertha, or no? Nope, we don't actually. Wait, do I? Do I need it for Big Bertha? Let's see. So we need you. Nope. Okay, what about Slayer chainsaw? I need an Ultimate X. Ultimate X, hooray, okay. And let me just do this real quick, and then I can chuck that in there, which is perfect, which is dope. You'll love to see it. And I think that's all the ultimate stuff we needed for the stuff for the Royal Guardian stuff, which is not actually as good as the other stuff, but it's the final stuff, so we need it still. And we need to kill the Chaos Guardian. We need the Royal Guardian sword to kill the Chaos Guardian, I guess. Lightened ice, which means we need to go to the Twilight Forest. Okay. I need to kill Nether Monstrosity. I need to kill Snow Queen. I need to kill the Awakened Eye. Herobrine. Okay. Herobrine Cyan and Herobrine Blue blocks with Pumpkin. Okay, and then I need to kill the King Goat from Levint, which I don't even know how to spawn, but we'll figure it out. But I also need all of the other stuff first. So I need Worm Tooth, which is the Void Worm, and then I need the T-Rex Tooth from the Frost Mob, the Caterkiller from the Warped Moscow from Alex Mobs, which is gonna feed a Crimson Mosquito from the Nether Warped Mixture. Okay, found in the End Dimension. Ender Golem from the Cataclysm mod, and that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun one. The stink bug kill worked. I don't know why other stuff doesn't want to work. It's very confusing to me. But we still need to visit the other dimensions, so we're gonna do that real quick. Let's just come over here and wait for ants to spawn, I guess. Hooray! Oh, we got one of the unstable ants. Dimension has not been implemented or added to the mod yet. Okay. Bro, why'd you got a wasp destroyed all my ants? There was one brown ant. Okay, so that one hasn't been implemented yet. We've been to the red. Okay, what about brown? So we've been to Village Mania Dimension. We need the rainbow ant. Okay, we need a rainbow ant or a termite. Wait, what does a brown ant do for us then? I'm confused. Okay. Well, now we just gotta wait and see if we can brown ant is the termites or not. I don't. Okay, brown ant spawned. Okay, that one hasn't been implemented yet either. Fun. Okay, so now we gotta find the other ant nests, which are the rainbow, and then we need a termite nest. So I just gotta go find them, I guess. I think they can spawn everywhere, just as, but I don't fully know what's gonna be the easiest way to find everything, because this is interesting. Run around until we find one, I guess, or maybe wait. What are you? Unstable ant nest. Cool. I wonder what we gotta do. What I gotta do to find myself the rainbow ant nest. Or rather, so we got the termite nest, and then we've got rainbow ant, which is gonna be the rainbow ant nest. Can I make either of them? And nope. Okay, so we gotta find them. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, I found a dragon. Cool. I'm gonna sample you real quick. Did I sample you? I need your sample. Fire dragon. Hooray! I can slay you now. Fine, I will shoot you. Okay, bro insta died. I got no loot from him, which means that I do actually fully need another DNA sampler and another DNA sampler, because I'm gonna need each one of these guys for dragons, which is gonna be crazy. That's gonna be real annoying, isn't it? Because if I'm gonna need each one differently, because I cannot exactly wait. If I slay you, I chuck you guys in there. Oh, I already had both of them. Okay, cool. We got more saplings, hooray. We got seeds, hooray. Oh my gosh. Finding all of this stuff is gonna be real fun, isn't it? I'm gonna just have to run around looking for more nests. Oh, I found one of the rare structures. It's the dread slash set warp dread thing. Cool, hooray, we got the warp set. Now I just need to keep looking for more of the stupid ant nests. We found one. Rainbow ant nest. Hooray. Okay. Rainbow ant nest. So we're gonna grab 5 of you guys. Chuck you in there. I still need a termite nest though. So I'm gonna keep looking. Keep looking until we find a termite nest. Well, I got a little sidetracked, but I'm essentially just looking through this for a frost maw or an ice dragon because that'd be dope. There might be an ice dragon tier 5 in the middle of this thing, so, I mean, no point in not checking it out, but there could just be nothing, which would be great. You know, I'd be very happy if there was just absolutely nothing in the center of this entire giant thing that I just decided to mine through. I could have missed it, though, so maybe we go through it this way. You know, we gotta always double check, multiple angles. It could be a little deeper down, too. You never know. You never know. We could have just gotten unlucky. Okay. Cool. It could be on this side. It could be on this side. We just never know. You never know. I'm just talking because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, maybe it's down. Maybe it's down. Who knows? Maybe it's down in the middle of this thing, and maybe we find an ice dragon, and it's gonna be big and cool, and maybe we magic. Who knows? Maybe it'll teach us magic. It won't though, because it'll try and eat us. So we're just gonna leave. And hopefully we find a frostmaw, because otherwise, this whole thing, I'm going a little bit insane. Also, this is, are you something cool? A dread lich? I mean, that seems like something that's cool, but I don't really think it was. What the heck is a giant arachno spider thing? I don't even know. Okay, we got a bunch of cool stuff, I guess. That's neat. All that stuff. We got a Grave Master's key, which is cool. Don't know what that's for. I'm gonna keep looking for a frostmaw though. If I find anything cool, you guys will definitely know about it, because otherwise it's just boring as hell. Never mind, I think I spotted an ice dragon immediately after pausing the recording. That was great. You know, let's just come right over here. I'll just hit you, and then I'll just do this real quick, nice and simple. Nice and easy. We got ourselves an ice dragon sample, which is good. I almost accidentally chucked it in the wrong thing, which would have been great. I'm gonna grab, we're gonna grab 8 of the rainbow ant nests instead, and then we're gonna just, we're gonna chuck all that stuff in. Cool. And now we just gotta find frostmaw or ant nest, termite. We need termite nest. And then I need, frostmaw, termite nest, anything cool. What are you? Weldon Defender. Or didn't defend itself very well. Okay, I gotta find a termite nest. Found one. I found a termite nest. Okay, termite nest. Perfect. We get ourselves 8 of you guys. And what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna do those dimensions next episode. But this episode, I'm gonna need to find a warm biome in this direction, and we're gonna get the last of the types of dragons, because honestly, we need all the different types of dragons anyways, so no reason to really not go for getting all of, at least right now. So we need to find like a mesa or something cool. And, I don't know why I'm going this way when I could just nature's compass for a mesa, but mesa, what's it called? It's called the Plateau? Badlands Plateau. Badlands Plateau, Final Plateau, Grassland Plateau, Savannah Plateau. There we go. And there's one straight back this way, actually. What? Oh, it's past home. So we should just go home. And then we just go this way still. And now it's time to get there. And then when I get there, there's going to be no dragon. And then I'm going to just have to find another place where the lightning dragons might spawn. Yeah, it's just fun times. Okay, we're almost there. Perfect. Wait, this is where we needed to be, right? I think. Nope, this isn't one of those biomes. That's really kind of annoying. Okay. Shoot. I don't know how I'm gonna find. Actually, we found an ant. Found an ant place. This is cool. Cool. We got him. I don't fully know. This seems a little bit interesting. I was not expecting ant to be guarding. You know, with drowns, I'm confused, but you know, fair enough. I need to find a, what's it called? A desert? No. Desert Hills? Is that gonna be the best? Desert Hills. There's one back this direction. Is that back towards home? Where am I? I'm up here. That's not towards home, but it's 5,000 blocks away. This is gonna take a bit. Okay, we're at the desert. Hopefully there's some dragon spawned here. If not, I don't even know. Okay, I don't know if this is a lightning dragon, but it might be. So it's worth checking. It is a lightning dragon. So we have lightning dragon now. Which is perfect because that's the last type of dragon that we needed. And now it's gone. Goodbye, dragon. You did not last very long. I got kind of rolled. That's unlucky. Well, there was a big tower over here. We can do the thing. And by the thing, I mean, we can yoink, I think? Maybe? No, I don't have... I mean, we can just yoink the chest that the golem opens. Let's just do that, because funny. Hopper... That's a hopper. Do I have any actual hoppers? Nope, I don't. Why do I not have any hoppers? Goofy, me. Okay, let's just make a bunch of chests. That way we can go and we can make ourselves a hopper. And now I can chuck that in there. And now we can get hoppers from here, which is dope because now I can just yoink all of the things. So we plop that chest there. We plop that chest there, and it'll just take the items out nicely one by one. You don't need to defeat the golem at the top. You just need to siphon away the items. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Nice and easy. Free stuff from the golem. Even though the golem doesn't really drop anything great, you know, it's just free stuff. So why not, you know? The crazy thing is that the tower falling from you killing the boss is actually more impressive than the entire tower itself or the loot inside, which is kind of funny. But I do think that that is going to be the end of this episode. So let's go home. We got another trinket though, which was the wither nail. You withering enemies. Cool. I don't necessarily think that I need to wither enemies. Do I have cages in here? Cage. I do. I have hopping mob cages, and then I've got the speed stuff. So I need 6 of you guys, 3 of the looting ones, and then I need to upgrade the speed to the next couple tiers. So I need the nether star fragments, which should be in here, which is nice, and then I need normal nether stars, which shouldn't be a problem because I can just grab one nether star block 2x and I can just start plopping that into here. And then we've got, you know, a couple nether stars. I mean, it's not even that many nether stars, it's just a couple. And then we can make ourselves, shoot, that's the speed cage 1, speed 2, and then 3 I need the warden receptors and the star. I need the ingots. Okay, star infused netherite. Perfect. We get you guys. We get the speed 2. I need redstone dust. Oh no, redstone dust is so hard to come by. Speed 2. We got those guys, and then we can go and get ourselves the speed 3. So then I only need 6 of you guys. So let's just plop you guys in there, and then we get our different samples for all these guys. I need the crystal chests for all these guys, and then I think from today in day 96 until day 100 that we're just gonna be kind of AFKing, waiting for these guys to effectively affect their effectiveness. So let's just do this. Do I need a particular thing to actually get the drops from you? I need the Dragon Forge cores, which adds a growth modifier of 0. Okay. I got those from the bricks, which means I need scales already, which I can only get from... So does it need a block to actually do anything? Let's see. Okay, so we need to figure out why the dragons don't drop their loot. I just went into a test world and I killed dragons and nothing happened, so something else is happening in this world that's very confusing. I changed shaders around, I tried figuring it out. I don't know what's going on, but I am going to end the episode here, and I'm going to see if I can get it figured out in between episodes. But until then, that is going to be the end of this episode. GG's, peace, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!